really good. So how's lockdown been?
It's opening up, so we're starting work now. We've been shooting, so it's much better now. Lockdown was very boring.
Okay. Okay, so
Now we're back to the...
Okay, so you have started shooting again.
We started shooting a month and a half ago. So we finished like Twisted 3, जिसके लिए I was show running, and then we finished. We're starting another show called Bezuba, which I'm producing. उसके बाद I'm directing Maaya 4, so it's a lot of shooting.
Okay. So people are waiting for Twisted. Please tell us something about the show.
So Twisted 3 is about a woman who wants to get to the top of a corporate and all the obstacles that come in her path in terms of people, in terms of roadblocks, twists and turns. Basically, she proves that in a man's world, a woman can win. So there's a lot of infighting between another woman and her. There is different people who are trying to vie for the job. It's basically a drama about this headstrong woman who decides that I want to be the CEO of a company and how she goes about doing it.
Okay. So
but it's got like masala. It's got like it's Bollywood masala in it. So.
Okay. So tell us about the cast. This time cast is also different now?
Yeah. So the cast this time is Priya Banerjee. She's playing the main lead. And uske saath we have Jay Soni and Shaleen Malhotra. And we have Sheetal Dabholkar. These are like supporting cast. So basically we have Priya Banerjee, Jay Soni, Shaleen Malhotra. So it's a different story. Pehle do stories mein Nia was playing the lead.
Yeah.
And second one ended with her love story with the cop. Now the story is new. It's a full corporate world drama. So obviously like a new cast would come up. But it'll be as masaledar as Twisted 1 and 2.
Kab aa raha hai season 3?
Season 3 will come in the second week of November. So
okay.
Wait for that. I think 11th November we are discussing Geo and we are discussing when we want to release it, and 11th November looks like a good date where we will release it. So hopefully on that date we will.
Okay. And what about Maaya?
Maaya 4 की शूटिंग हम लोग अभी चालू कर देंगे 1-2 हफ्ते में, and it's a very different story this time. It's about a couple from a small town that comes to Bombay and gets into this whole couple swinging parties that are there in Bombay, the wife swapping, husband swapping, and how the wife gets addicted to a life like that and how she has to cope with it. So it's a very different story. It's a very intense love story.
Okay.
So I can't wait to start on that.
Okay. We can't wait to watch. How's your journey been till date?
मैंने शुरू क्रीचर से जो जिसमें बिपाशा थी, एंड मुझे याद है कि मैं इतनी नहीं थी. आई वॉज द लास्ट असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर, एंड क्लैप मारना, कॉस्ट्यूम्स चेक करना, वो सब था. एंड आई वॉज 17 and I was 18 and मुझे कुछ पता नहीं था. I had no idea what I'm supposed to do. I remember मेरे बाजू में assistant used to scream field clear, track लगाओ, ये करो, वो करो, and I used to be like मैं क्या करूँ, I don't know what they're saying. लेकिन from there to like finally becoming my dad's associate director in 1921, to finally directing Untouchables, and then Maaya 2, Maaya 3, and now Maaya 4. I think I've learned a lot. Even producing Hacked, was a very good experience for me because I understood the production side of filmmaking. So it's like a journey that has been long, but it's going to be a longer journey now.
Okay. How was it working with your father on the sets? Like you were assistant to him. How was it like? How was the experience?
It's good. It's like, so in the beginning, he was really nice and sweet with me. Like, beta, he did much do that much. Then he became a tyrant boss. I say, he told me if I went wrong, or he would like if like costume. एक बार I remember I made a mistake. I have the wrong costume only in Mr. X, and he was so upset with me, and I couldn't understand how to make it right. And he's a strict boss, but he can't stop being a father on the side.
Oh yeah.
So he has like suddenly he'll come and hug me, and he'll come and give me a kiss. He'll be like, "Hey, my beta," and I'll be like, "I'm your assistant," and he's like, "Forget about that. Right now, I'm your father." So there's this whole thing of 50% father, 50% mentor, director. So it's good fun, and there is so much to learn from him. I mean, he has learned so much in his 35 years of being here, that there is so much that he teaches you without even knowing that he is teaching you, which is great.
Okay. Was he like that on the sets of Untouchables also when you were directing him?
So when I was directing him in Untouchables, it was so my first day. I remember I was like, what will I do? I was so nervous because I was not because I was directing my father, but because I was directing for the first time.
Yeah.
And to add to that, such a senior director is already on the set. So I was like, if I wanted to impress him, of course. So, but we did the first scene and he didn't interfere at all, and he kept quiet, and I got the confidence that okay, even if I'm taking 2-3 shots extra, he's going to be a good actor and give it to me. I remember that Mahesh uncle had called dad up and told him, "Hey, sit in your makeup room. Don't go on set and teach her what to do." So my dad thinks I complained. Actually, I didn't complain to anybody, but that is the story my dad tells everyone, that I complained about him. He used to give very good suggestions, which I used to always take. So I think the lucky thing for me is that I directed my father in the first show that I ever did. So now I'm not scared to work in front of him. Like a lot of people can't direct in front of their mentors or teachers or something like that. That's not a problem for me because I did it in my first show only. So now I'm so cool with it. Anybody comes, I'm not scared or nervous.
Okay. So you have been born and brought up in a family of creative people. Do you take it as a blessing because you got to learn so much, or do you feel sometimes under pressure that you have to live up to the mark?
I think it's a bit of both. I think you get the ideas and talent, and you get to understand the skill because they are so good at their jobs. So one point where you have that. And the other point is that people think you've got it very easy in life because you're from that family, or you have so many people backing you, and it's not tough for you. But it's actually tougher, I would say, because आपको compare किया जाता है, and you have to live up to that name. You have to make your own identity despite them being there in front of you. So it's the journey of making him with Krishna Bhatt's father is a very difficult journey.
Yeah.
Right now I'm Vikram Bhatt. I want him to be Krishna Bhatt's father. So that whole journey it's a very difficult one.
Wow. Okay. You will make him proud one day. You are making him proud actually. Because we are loving your shows.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Which is your favorite genre?
मुझे लव स्टोरीज पसंद है, लेकिन मेरे डैड मेरे से थ्रिलर्स करवाते हैं, तो आजकल मुझे थ्रिलर्स अच्छे लगने लगे हैं, क्योंकि आई हैव बीन वाचिंग सो मेनी थ्रिलर्स, so much American television with, you know, thrillers as their backdrop. But now Maaya 4 is a love story, so I'm going back to love stories. But personally अगर आप मुझे पूछे तो मुझे love stories बहुत पसंद है. I've been wanting to make love stories since I was 16, 17 years old.
Okay, so have you binge watched any web series or movie during lockdown?
Sorry?
Have you binge watched any web series or movie during lockdown?
बहुत सारी. मॉर्निंग शो करके एक जेनिफर एनिस्टन का शो है एप्पल टीवी पे. आई बिंज वॉच दैट. आई वॉच्ड रेडस्टोन, a bit of Redstone. I watched a little bit of Grey's Anatomy. I think I don't even remember the shows I finished. I watched Blacklist, Lucifer, पता नहीं. And whenever I'm bored and whenever I need entertainment, I go to Friends. Like Friends is that one show that you want to watch at any time of the day. Like if you're just like having something and you want to just relax and do Netflix and chill, Friends is your signal. But otherwise, I've binge watched so much stuff, it's not even funny.
So people are opinionated these days, and they have opinion for every topic. And social media, they have social media to, you know, give unnecessary advice. So do you think social media is a boon or a bane?
Again, you love, and on the you have to like understand which part is the love part, which part is the constructive criticism, and then which part is just trolling to hurt your feelings. You know, so there are people who positively tell you कि, you know, here is where you can improve, and you have to figure that out and you take it in your stride and then you do it. There are some people who do it only to be really mean and nasty, so that hurts. Lekin, you know, you have to ignore them. And then there are some people who give you so much love and it's so beautiful that you know, if you feel special. So that's why for me, I think social media is a mix and we have to figure it out.
Okay, please tell us about your upcoming projects.
So there are a lot of shows that I'm going to be producing for my father. There is one that is going on floors right now, which is with MX Player. Then 2 shows that are going to go on floors with MX Player. I'm producing that. I am directing Maaya 4. Twisted 3, which will release in November, will be my production and, you know, a series director. Uske baad, I have some stuff in the pipeline which I can't really say right now because it's still being worked upon. But yeah, so there's a lot of fun stuff coming up.
Okay.
Can't wait.
So you are mostly working on web shows. Is there a reason behind that?
Oh, I think COVID. You know, like COVID mein firstly, I believe a lot in digital because I'm from that time, or let's say generation where Netflix became like the household binge watching thing, you know. And I'm from a generation that loves American TV and HBO and stuff like that. So I believe a lot in digital content, and digital has become really big in the last 3-4 years. I do want to direct films, but I feel that there is a wider reach with the digital. And with the coming of COVID, I think jab tak theaters khulenge, I mean, theaters khul bhi jayenge or people will go also, but it won't be the same fun as it was before COVID. So that's something that takes away from the thrill of having your name on the silver screen. कोई देख ही नहीं रहा है तो point क्या है? So it's nice to do digital where everyone sits at home and watches it properly. And I really want to become at the helm of digital. Like I want to, you know, revolutionize the way we watch digital and the way the content on digital is given. You know, it can become really good. It can become at par with America.
So, which is your favorite Bhatt production movie?
I think 1920 is my favorite film, which my father made. I just love people before the movie released said that उसमें जो हनुमान चालीसा angle है, a lot of people said that it won't work because of that, but it was because of that it worked, because it was so strong and it was such a scary movie. I remember that after seeing it at the edit, I couldn't sleep for 3 nights, and it is still such a scary movie. So for me, I think 1920 was one of my dad's landmark films, which really changed the face of horror. Of course, there's a lot of other films that he's made, but 1920 is my favorite.
Any message to the viewers?
I think thank you for the love that you all have given our work till now, and I hope that you all continue to give the love that you do, and I hope that the people who have not liked our work, I hope we can change your minds and live up to your expectations. So that's all.
Okay. Thank you so much for doing this interview with Maaya Purikar. It was such a nice interview, and we are waiting for me and Maaya 4. And all the best for all your projects.
Thank you so much, Anjana.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, bye.